Hello, YouTube. We're back. 100 line Defense Academy. Let us continue. Last time we got Shoma, and we saw under Kodada's mask. That's about it. That's all you really need to know. Watch the video. We're pretty much the day after. We're pretty much after the battle and meeting up again. Why is Kako up here? I'm gonna go right. I'm always wrong in this 50-50. Thank God. Hey, Kako. Are you on your own today? You might not have realized it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor in the war room. Oh, you were? You were also amazing, the way you came together to take down the enemy. Even Shoma got over his fear enough to help out, and he turned out to be really strong. I really wish I could be like that too. Huh? Kako wandered off in the direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face. Yeah, I'm waiting for her. I want her to join us. Am I stupid? Are we missing someone? I think we're missing people? No, right? Yeah, 8 of us, 4 of them. Got it. Or 8 of us, including me, is 9. But obviously it doesn't show my portrait there. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well. We gotta settle our bet and make these losers do whatever we say. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet, a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. Only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday. It really has to come down to me? Damn right. You've earned this, man. You fought, you won. Now you just gotta claim what's yours. Alright, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. In order to the losing group, I wonder what he's come up with. Let's all be nice and be friends, and you can't be mean to me anymore. That's what it's gonna be. We already know. A bet's a best, yeah. I wish I could be the one who decides what punishment to give them, but I guess Shoma's earned this. Do we really have to go through with this bet? I thought we settled our differences yesterday. Yeah. Wonder what kind of punishment Mr. Ginzaki's thought of. Well, as long as it doesn't affect me or my dear sister, I don't really care. We were all so cool yesterday, I wish I could be like that. I hope he makes them play an escape game where the losers die horribly. Maybe give them a time limit too. 9 hours to find the door with the number 9 on it. You can't say that shit. It's technically not Spike Junson. You can't say that. I wonder how far copyright goes. I don't really care about this punishment anymore. The last thing I want is for those guys to be mad at us again. Mr. Shoma's victory, let him have his moment. Yeah. Gotta get dialogue. I suppose we did promise. It's only right we accept responsibility. I was hoping you'd forget all about this. At this rate, I'm sure to disgrace the Osuzuki name. I'm ready for whatever Shoma throws at us. My family trained me to be resistant to torture. We have to do anything Sir Shoma says. Does anything include acts of indecency? Oh boy, Kyoshika. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
Yeah, I figured. Huh? You know how weak I am, and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. Doesn't matter who was here first, or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends, here and now, as a member of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa. Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. Technically, we all did fight. And in what I played, only Takumi got mind controlled. I played pretty well. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back. But it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma. Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumanji sword. Right. As long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me.
Huh?
Come on. Enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Kurata? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. I said, oh, Suzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement, unless you have any objections, Gaku. Oh, forget it. Not like I can talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right. We still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all a part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurata approached Shoma, and the moon turned tense again. What is it? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising, coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course. I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with the half-hearted it was delicious. Yeah, I figured as much. No one who's tasted Osuzuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing. No way! I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one who got us into this mess, Gaku? Villain, blackguard, I will slay you where you stand. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I'd ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I could go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch, if I feel like it. Huh? I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them all up at once. What decade are you from, man? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise to never give up, no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Tako, Ima, come on. You should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay. Shutting the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringy, Kyoshiko. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit,
Oh, we're doing it multiple times.
fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense
Okay,
Unit,
Eito, we get it.
fight!
How many times are we going to do this?
Thank you. I'm glad someone mentioned it. And so the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? Alright then, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time, might as well use it. Oh, it's afternoon though, specifically. Yay, new VR. Perfect. Can I hang out with everyone now? I can. However, I can't get... Oh, now I can. You give... That's science, right? think it's science. Yes. I'm gonna say chemistry, but I was like, that's not right. Need social studies up. However, VR is VR. That means more gameplay. Gameplay that's not a visual novel. How much BP do I have? 3,500? Where's Shoma, actually? Him learning... What is it? Unyielding Spirit's probably the best for Shoma. Because he's like the guy who's supposed to be low on health anyway. That's probably the best idea, but it's 1,200 and I don't want to spend that much yet. Once again, I don't know how Counter-Strike works. I have yet to actually... I've learned it on other people. Yeah, I have it all here. But for whatever reason... Well, oh, that's early strike. Like, see, he has it, but it never worked. I don't know. Anyways, VR. Just one? Man. Whatever. Don't we get Hideko? How many people are just gonna be here? Actually, just thought about that. Yeah, this is a holy Christ. Holy Christ. Huh. A lot of people. Are we missing someone on the left? No. That's everyone, right? Besides the twins, but obviously they don't fight. But yeah, I guess that is. Huh. Well, at least it's VR, so there's no downside if... Oh, it's only 2 sides? Really? 2 sides with everyone here. Huh. I hate that I can't adjust placements, though. Interesting. But where's Takumi? Why am I here? How the fuck do I do this?
Hauling ass! Let her rip!
Here we go! Hiya!
Gotta build up voltage. I do have Hideko though.
To business.
What's her? For every enemy
Time
defeated
for
per
battle.
turn.
Take this. Time to move. Out of my way. Broken, so my turn.
Huh, I do not have a lot of AP to work with.
Not to drag you down. Maybe this will do something.
Don't end turn. Not quite yet, please. How far do you move? Or you're not hitting anyone. Or anyone, not anyone important, I should say. How much damage do you do? Just 1. Okay, I'm not too concerned. How much damage do you do? 4. Okay, but you can only reach Takamoto. And those guys are all aggroed.
We better get moving. I hope no one minds.
Nope.
Good to go. Time to use it.
Hoping that's good enough. Mostly want to stop the big guy from moving first. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ouch. That's fine. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still not good though.
My best won't be much, but still. I'll do what little I can. I'll get in their way for once.
I think that's fine. I gotta focus on this side. That's the real problem.
I'm ready whenever.
How does those fuckers have such an annoying ability? Only 9.
It's killing game time!
That's 20%. How much is it if I get another enemy?
To it.
22. Not enough.
Let's freaking go!
Okay.
God damn it, dude. You know what I need to do? I need Tsubasa.
Leave it to me.
Tsubasa. Only 8%. Oops. God damn it, I need AP. That's the real problem.
Better get moving.
Nope. Judge. It's either that or use Takumi.
I've got this.
But I can't reach those armor pieces of shit. So true.
Analyze itself. It's killing game
7, huh? She throws up bombs.
Ready when you are.
Oh my god.
I guess it's my turn.
Do I use Ato so soon, though? I think I have to.
My turn. We better get moving.
Yeah, especially his is good enough range.
Allow me to take them down.
Ato's just too good to not do this for.
I hope I helped a little.
He's stunned, that's fine.
Let's do this.
I also won't get armor if I don't move.
Let's go.
2, huh?
Stabby, stab, stab. Piece of cake. Okay.
Damn it. Damn. Yeah, those guys are all aggroed, so I don't have to worry
Leave
about
it
them
to me.
currently. I do have Hideko, though.
All right, let's get started. Die. How sad. Now then, to business. How's this? Broken so ready whenever.
Oh, this does 7? Oh, this is not enough though.
I'll chop you to pieces. My turn. Out of my way. How unsatisfied. Time for battle.
Okay, 2, huh? What does this accelerate? Plus 10 move.
Ready whenever.
And it cures fatigue. I think she moves, what, 5 naturally?
My turn.
Right? So that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Assuming she moves 5 spaces, she could reach this guy.
Ready whenever.
It wouldn't kill though, but it would still do enough. She would have an extra action. No, she wouldn't because of the AP would be used.
Seriously depressing.
I know. 12 versus 13. Trying to build up voltage. Hmm. 13 if I hit 4 enemies. That only puts me to 84, and I won't be able to get 16 unless I probably hit all 5. How do I move?
Let's do this.
Onwards.
I don't have to worry about this side because they're all aggroed onto him.
Now then, to business. Die.
I think I do this anyways.
Time for battle. Take this. Broken so soon.
Oh, Hideko, I missed you. I still miss you. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that side. If I get an alt...
Okay, okay.
I can get an ult. The question is, whose would I use? Whose would I use?
Let's give it to him.
14 or... I'll just do this to get rid of some. Ah, boy. What do you get armor? Does that matter? What does this guy do? 3?
Rev it up.
Enemies aren't going to move back, though. That's the thing. So that's 3, 6. I don't think the big guy's going to make it. I sit here? No.
Let's do this.
I think I just do this. No.
Seriously depressing.
Let me handle it.
Oh, I thought I could reach. Wait. Wait a minute. Grants me another AP if I do that.
Okay, okay.
I could boost, but I don't want to do that.
Fine.
3, huh?
Prepped and ready. I'll hit you with all
If we do
I
this for
got.
the AP.
You can handle the rest.
Okay.
Seriously depressing.
And then build the voltage. This is fine. It's VR anyway, so them dying. The zombie dying doesn't matter.
I can do this much.
I don't think he needs to ult. He can still survive.
It's killing game time!
No, you're both stunned. God damn it.
Let's do it to it! Despawn or something! Bye-bye!
All right.
I'm hanging in there.
You sure are.
Let her rip. It ain't over yet.
Oh, bitch. Wait a minute.
I'm
Wait a
hanging
minute.
in there.
Agility.
Heads up.
Hold on.
It ain't over. That ain't nothing.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It reaches. Oh, but that's so tilting. Oh, that's so tilting.
It ain't over yet.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, there's no good way to put him.
Can't slow me down.
I think this is fine.
I'm ready for whatever you got. Doesn't feel half bad.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's actually so worth. That's actually so worth. I forgot about that.
Good to go. This should do it. Let's do this. Take that! All right.
It's fine.
Let us begin.
Yours is such an awkward
Time for me
shape.
to move.
Ready when time
What's yours?
for battle.
Actually, perfect.
Show me your insides.
Oh, Hideko. I missed you so.
Don't let up.
Yeah, now it's pretty much manageable. Just gotta get rid of this guy.
It's killing game time! Take that!
98.
Okay! Don't bother me!
100. No.
Let's do it to it!
Oh. Hey, I figured it out. Boost. See, I saw boost chemo anima on the description of the skills. I didn't understand that's where it is. Oh, it requires 100% voltage to use counter.
My turn at last!
So, where is it?
Let's get to the killing.
Who did I unlock it for? I don't have it for her.
I've got this.
Counter-Strike. I see. I now understand. That's actually not as good anymore. I thought I just wasn't far enough in the game. I was just misunderstanding. Which makes it a lot worse.
Time! Drop dead! Boring.
All right.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Maybe this will do something.
There. And now we just clean up.
I'm up here.
Guess I'm screwed.
A worm like me can still crawl.
Oh, can you not move? Oh, I know why you can't move.
Leave it to me. Out of the way!
I'm not completely useless yet.
Okay, go like here. Oh. It doesn't matter.
I have to do this! I wonder if I was in you.
You are, thankfully. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let me handle it. Let it loose! Yes!
I'm good whenever.
You sure are.
How's this? Ready when you are. Don't try to stop me. I'm good whenever. Hi-ya!
Easy.
You never know. Well then.
Too bad they already attacked last time, so. What, day 44, I think? Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so, our 45th day at the last Defense Academy ended without incident. Day 46, almost halfway.
Get ready. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give.
Who the fuck's at my door? Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room, the doorbell. Who could need to talk to me this early? That's what I'm fucking saying. Not really expecting anything, I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there, though. Ato, please. God damn it. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure, come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all. More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You'll really tell me. That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. War room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No. First things first, I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Finally! More exposition! Instead of just me being here wondering what the fuck we're doing. Kako's here again. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish you could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love. Are you sure you're alright? Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Oh, Tsubasa. You're the only other person not in the war room. Now it's a matter of finding her. Alright, where are you? Oh, Tsubasa. Choose to my left every fucking time. Oh, god damn it. Hey, Takumi, everyone's meeting up in the war room, you know? I came here by mistake, too. Force of habit. I guess we're using the war room because we're talking about something really important? No, I came down here because you were here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come here first. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's an unwritten book. I can still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. You said it before that it was what... You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kyoshka.
Huh?
What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. All right. Oh, come on. Fine. All right, time for lore. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called planet Earth? Are we not on Earth? Are we not on Earth? Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in the library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. They didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then, a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? You mean... Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before that TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It could do that? Yeah, right? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Us, humanity? Remember how we said human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention that the many wars humanity fought against each other, some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. They couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back, and abusing them on top of that, sounds like my scumbag brother. What? They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs, just kept on keeping on. Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reaches breaking point and shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, world death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault. Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. My question is, if you're underground, like inside the Earth, wouldn't earthquakes destroy the facility underneath? Like how... I mean, I would assume after enough earthquakes, it would destroy the TRC completely, right? Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters, like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Ah, so there's probably different ones for other cities. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
That doesn't explain the invaders, though. Like, why they are the way they are. For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex, Anne? The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is going to collapse soon. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way. There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy, or so Nigo said. It can save us from world death? But what is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. What, you think you could just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. We're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something is going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. I want to make a call now that they explained world death. My call is that it's some kind of ship or like missile or something to send humanity off the planet and go into the stars, and we're not going to be a part of it. Calling it now. I'm probably going to be entirely wrong, but that's my call. Our last chance. The invaders will try to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yeah, the invaders are another thing we don't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will. And the Earth itself is the final boss here. How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. You want forgiveness? Strip down and bury a contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way. She gets it. Why this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Konata? If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, almost halfway through the 100 days and we finally find out what the fuck we're fighting for. To an extent. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitude as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Yeah, fuck Sirei! It's his fault for not telling us immediately. Hey, kill people and get yourself killed for no fucking reason. Go fuck yourself. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Trying to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll all be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we say I can't fucking read. What else is new? I mean, if we say all... I'm going to kill myself in this fucking game. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right? God damn. It's not even that late in the day. I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of the details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we're forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. No, it's still a random war you were forced into, to be fair. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? Thank you! I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place. Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima, Kako? Does this all make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah? Humanity's future's on the line, you know? Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We have no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See? My dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. The young people today have no notion of social responsibility, but fear not, the Holy Jumonji Sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshka. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion has started to take its toll on me, that's all. We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting this school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we are chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Kadoa. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. Free time. Let me save. Since I did that VR mission. What am I building up? Science, right? No, social studies. Getting that to 2. Weird how I still can't hang out with... Well, I can. I was able to hang out with Yugamu earlier, but still. So, social studies it is, huh? Social studies is Gaku, right? If I'm correct. Yes. I think that's social studies. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, I gotta actually... I hate that I have to keep opening the menu. Gaku. Just items, huh? Was there many? Not many. Last time I got the ice cream stick. I don't want to get the same thing twice. So I think what I'll do... Try the library. Social studies. Residential complex languages. Everything there is to know. Let's go languages. Try reading this book today. TRC languages. The official language of the Tokyo residential complex is Japanese, and there are not many who speak other languages. There are some eccentrics who learn English and French as a hobby. The number of people who can speak a foreign language is probably less than 0.1% of the population. Tokyo Residential Complex is a cultural sphere built on just one language, but the world was not always like this. Crossing national borders would often mean an inability to communicate. There's also a mix of people who spoke different languages even within the same country. People would work hard learning foreign languages at school or through courses in order to be able to interact with people from foreign cultures. People who speak a completely different language, that's hard to believe. As an American, true! I say that I'm trying to learn Japanese. I should know Spanish, but parents didn't teach me growing up, so that's on me, I guess. For not putting, I put in the effort in high school that I didn't bother, because like, you know what? My own family's not going to teach me, why bother? What do you teach? That is math? I think that's math, right? It's the protractor. Yeah, that is math, but I need social studies. I think I hang out with Gaku then. Actually, no, let's finish the book. I know it's not going to give me more information, but finishing the book is going to give me a good boost. Social studies. Then we finish the book. Hey, let's go.
You never know when. Well then.
Yeah. The day's already over, and just like the announcement says, we've got no idea when the next attack might be. But when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect this school. Guess I'll call it a night. Getting enough rest is part of being prepared too. I lay in bed, closed my eyes, and within a few minutes found myself drifting into a deep sleep. Another dream sequence.
Hey, Karuha?
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
I'm good at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
Also true.
Oh, no fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
'Cause she likes you, you fuck.
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
I was gonna say that. It's like, oh, she's a conspiracy theorist, not because she has a different opinion. Thank you, Gabe.
Seriously, though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the Earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah, that'll never happen. Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
It isn't, you're just bad. That's a literal skill issue. Get fucked. Bottom. Day 47.
Good
Get ready for prepare. Be ready to give your.
How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. Wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? Can't speak for everyone else, but Katawa would love it, that's for sure. We can make it through these 100 days. I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I actually have to make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to check how many commander absorptions I have. So the Takumi has 1. Hideko has 1. Dadame has 1. Eito has 1. Okay, so I didn't imagine that. So Tsubasa's next, if anything. Yeah, and Kyoshika has 1. So that's 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. Yeah. Either Tsubasa or if Kako joins in this. Well, obviously they're going to join in the next one. So far, that's what the routine has been. But I would probably give it to Kako just to see. He's like, hey, her first time fighting, she gets to kill someone. Because I'm still holding on to the theory that the leaders are just people. Hey, Takumi. I was thinking, since we're friends now and all, how'd you like to throw away your humanity and get in on my experiments? It only hurt for a second.
Hey!
I told you, I'm perfectly happy the way I am. If anything, experiment on Eito. Get rid of his illness. I wonder if the game's ever going to expand on that, though. It's like, hey, what is his illness? Maybe he's like an invader, or maybe the invaders are a disease. Oh, that would make sense, actually, to an extent, because of the leaders. As far as I know, the leaders are just other people. Where the fuck is she? Hello? Oh my gosh, she was to the left. I do this every time. Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. Sorry it took us so long. I just wish we knew more about world death. Nigo never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but could the undying flames be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source, but that's just speculation on my part. Would make kind of sense if it was, though. If that was it, though. Thanks. Well, I better get going. I'll see you later. Nozomi might not be as cautious around me as she used to be, but there's still some sense of distance between us. I don't think we're at that stage where I could start asking her about Katawa and parallel universes yet. Yeah, man. Cafeteria is more full than I've seen it in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think we make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Did you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Katawa, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Altsky. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit or an armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you look so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurata skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Osazuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry's kind of heavy for breakfast. I'll fucking take it. I don't give a shit. I love curry, dude. Like, when I was in Japan, I would get like any kind of food. If I could get curry with it, I would. It's so good. I'm a sucker for it. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is
What the fuck is that face? What the fuck is that face, dude? Oh my god. The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth, subtly, demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a fireworks display of flavor, sweet and savory bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender. I can't stop eating, my body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine. Thieves, all of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Otsutsuki curry. Very well. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there. They're going to be like this every morning from now on. Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. You mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. Huh. The lively mood lasted all throughout breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Katawa. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Katawa say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. Ugh, no use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Are we ever gonna get more context on that fucking guy who was on fire? And then also that whole bit with the mirror. It's like, it's really me, right? You know, hinting at the parallel universe thing. What does Shoma give? Oh, he also gives literacy, but both. Ito gives both in math. Ooh, Kodama gives us social studies. Is that social studies? No, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Interesting. I thought it was 40 to reach 2. Is it 30? Because obviously I have only 3 bars there. I thought it was 40 points. Either the game's bugging out, or I just always got 40 and skipped over 30. Huh. It's 30. Is it then 15 per? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know how that works. Anyway, what I want to do... where is training room? Now that we have that, 7,000, huh? So where is it? Boost Hemo Anima to unlock Yielding Spirit. See, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Ah, I see. So the upgrade is Boost Hemo Anima, which is that's where you press triangle when you have 100 voltage to do that. But here, to me, it sounds like, because the whole point of the class weapon is from the Hemo Anima. So when it says boost Hemo Anima, I'm assuming, oh, you're upgrading your character to learn this skill. That's how I interpreted that sentence. I didn't think it meant literally the button in the gameplay to boost Hemo Anima. You know? So now that I know that, it's kind of not as good as I thought. Regardless, once again, let's have everyone at least learn the main thing they need to know. That's the game plan, at least. Executioner. I will give anything to Ato because he is so good. Huh. Gotta pay attention to the attacks. Obviously, Tsubasa she can't attack, but try to actually attack for once and flick stun on the user. On the user? Come on, man. For one fucking hit? Are you serious? Let me guess, if I upgraded all the way, it's like, kill the enemy on sight, and he tears them apart with his bare fucking hands. That's attack +1, move +5 to allies. That's actually really good. Watch, Shoba, like a fully upgraded, is gonna be fucking Doom guy. Support tower. Ooh. Shin Senpu Yaiba. Pushes targets back a space. Oh, I like that. Okay, now everyone has all their skills, at least at level 1. I need to get more. And then these things I don't think are nice. Okay. Thought I saw a blue triangle on the selection thing. Oddly enough. Regardless. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Raku and Shoba. I didn't give them theirs. Having options is always good. Oh, I don't have enough for decelerate. Damn it. But I think she's the last one. Yes. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, whoops. Now then, what stat should I level up next? Okay, let's take out with Kurata. See how this goes. Hey, Takumi, do you know the trick to making a great curry? Trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices? You fool! There's no trick to it. You're the one who asked. There are no shortcuts when it comes to curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. That's the only right way to make a great curry. She really gets fired up about curry. I guess this is what happens when you're a pro. Unlock the keyword professional. Look, man. Get you a girl who can make you curry. I'd be done. Done in a heartbeat. I gotta remember to hang out with people because that's how you unlock more keywords for the gifts. I also gotta go spend the day outside in the entrance, going out and exploring. When I will, I don't know, but I know I should. Oh, so then... Still at 3, huh? I want to try to hang out with the new group, though. But I guess it's only Konata. So that way I can get more keywords and stuff like that. Oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this thing. I can develop traps here. Huh. Electrified fence, huh? Stuns enemies in range. Oh, but it only has 1 HP. When stepped on. Ignores obstacles to move user great distances when tripped. Oh, and it only takes actual resources. It doesn't take BP to make. Although I don't have many to work with, so I definitely need to go exploring. Spend a lot of time doing that. Oh, this has max of 3 uses, though. I will develop this. I can only develop one other thing. Or improve the metal fence. The electrified fence and spring trap, though, are only 1 each. Stun range is 8 spaces. I will get fence. Electrified fence. That's what I'll get. Gotta remember there's other things. What is the point of the garage, though? That's my question. Like, this is the same thing as the VR place, so I don't see the difference in coming here for anything. Biolab. What was here? Develop enhance. Oh, the potions. Okay. Power Panacea. Fully recovers HP, heals status effects. Oh, I need science at 3. I definitely want to unlock that then. This just improves the max uses, huh? 75 of each? Power Panacea I can get, I just need sciences up. Yeah, so I definitely want to start going exploring at some point. Power Panacea science, huh? Isn't that Kurata? Aren't I already working that? No, social studies. Science is the chemistry thing. I need investigation. Who the fuck gives me investigation? 'Cause I don't think there's a way to check. She gives linguistics. Yeah, I think I just go to library then. Science, I need investigation. Insect metamorphosis. Gross. Hate bugs. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their mouths after initial growing phase. Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa before finally transforming into an imago? By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival into their imago state. In other words, they are like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform. Is that some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? Huh. You know, I figured the game would just be like, hey, it's a cool effect. To actually touch on that is a little neat, if nothing else.
You never know. Well then.
Huh? Made it through another day. Our last battle is still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? No. I mean, good in this while you're in it. Once you leave, you gotta not be used to it anymore. Assuming you actually end the threat, right?
Get ready for prepared. Be ready to get.
Huh? Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Something's definitely happening on day 50. No way nothing happens on the halfway point, right? What it may be, I don't know. But I feel like something has to happen on day 50. I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gone over their differences, and they're all getting along better than ever. Can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old doubt in me anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted. All I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Okay, bye. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off toward the cafeteria. Yeah, it's eventually. That's probably what's going to happen day 50. Is she's finally going to make the change, and then that's going to be a breaking point, and then the fight itself is going to be later. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on Hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, but please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow to never to allow yourself be touched by a woman unless she bests you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Well, I'm gonna talk to everyone. God damn it. Stop preventing me from getting dialogue. What's up, Peito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, we did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking about everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us that have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, all our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kadoa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two. What are you whispering about over here? What? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. That's right. We were just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw the zombie off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Phew. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Kadoa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally starting getting getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Well, if it's not parallel universe theory, then it's the whole experimentation that Shoma mentioned. And something got fucked up in that experiment and messed up with her memory. Wait, what? Okay, so there's these symbols on the left over here, right? Of the top and bottom, which I'm assuming means that's like the first and second defense academies. That's my guess, at least. And I thought when I hovered over Gaku over here that it was that one of them lit up, but I guess that's not the case. I don't know if I can get them to light up, but it was weird for a brief moment. Anyway, I'm building up, I think it was social studies, right? No, science. I'm building up investigation, however I do that. Oh, Kyoshika's a single gym. Gaku's both. I want to build up investigation specifically. I finished the book, right? On the insects? Oh, hey, Kako. Deep in thought. Better leave it to it. Yeah, good talk. Science. Okay, I did not finish this. Good. So in the middle of this book, read it to the end. Now the question is, how much do I need to go to the next level? That should put me at least at 1, right? Yeah. I have 5 in science, huh? 4 in everything else, it looks like. Well, 3 in social studies. Oh, you gotta give science. Please tell me you give investigation. That'd make the most sense. Sure. Cool, what is it? Takumi, is this anatomical model as erotic as to you as it is to me? Who the fuck? Insert. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Erotic? Where? It's just creepy. Oh, for the love of murder. You just don't get it. It's rare to find such a wonderful model. Look at those gorgeous organs. The heart is rubbery like a balloon. The twists of the small intestines are amazing. Like a labyrinth of love. Oh, it's too much to bear. It's so sexy I can't stand to look. Nothing you're saying makes a lick of sense to me, you know. And let me teach you to appreciate the allure of this model until you fully comprehend. After that, I was restrained by Yugamu and forced to listen to his explanation of the sex appeal of the anatomical model. Unlocked keyword hashtag sexy. Investigation went up. Thanks, I guess. Cool.
You never know. Well then.
Yugamo's a character, all right. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to that, to the Nozomi Karawa issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. So the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 49. Almost at the halfway mark.
Get ready for... Prepare to be ready to give your...
Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should get going too. Oh, hey, you're out of your room. Oh, whoops. That was too fast. Oh, Mr. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. Sure, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Ima left, flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? Well, considering the one tidbit of information that Ima gave, how apparently he had to like go to like brothels or some shit and like sell himself in a sense, if I understood that statement correctly when he mentioned it. I get there's probably some weird fucking things happening. The cafeteria was full like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offered to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshka. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. All right, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continue our breakfast without further incident. After a while, head back to my room. Even if things are quiet now, I should let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it does come. Yeah, I'm building up science. With that in mind, I probably should give Yugamu a gift. Now that I know he's, like, I don't know why he gave me the fucking keyword of sexy, but sure. Hey, Kyoshka. I almost drowned while practicing the ninja water escape technique in the pool. Swordmaster's training is always life or death. I cannot let my guard down for even a second. Cool. Good talk, I guess. Huh. Oh. Does he... You know, I'm gonna... Nope. Let me save. Once again, I don't save scum, but let me save just because it's been a while. Alright, Yugamu. You fucking freak. Do you want the... You want the ball gag? Yeah, would you like the ball gag, Yugamu? Out of context, this is like the worst. Thank God I am alone right now. I hate that he likes it. I knew he would.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Investigation went up by 20. Holy shit. Cool. Fucking Jesus Christ. So where am I at then? Holy shit. So that's 8 bars and I still haven't hit 3. That's insane. So that's what? That's essentially 80 points then, right? And I still haven't hit level 3? That's upsetting. So if that's the case, it might be only up to 5 for the max number. I was thinking so to begin with, but when I was doing my math, assuming I got 3 sooner, I would have been kind of right. So that is a little absurd, I guess. But once again, I don't want to give him the same gift. I wonder if there's anything else I can give him. That's not just the sexy thing, right? Because I'm sure torture restraints hot. Get bondage suit to unlock. I don't like this anymore. Oh boy. I can't go outside either. There's no more VR missions because it was just the one, right? Yeah, just the one. Hey, Kioshka. Oh, same deal. All right. Biolab. I can't do anything until I raise the rank, though. So I think I just make another gift. I think I make another gift, and then I need to go and explore because I'm running low on resources. The question is, who do I make a gift for? That's the real question. Probably linguistics. Actually, that's a good question. What does... It doesn't tell me in the report card what they give me, right? No, I just have to intuit that. That's the one thing I don't remember the most, unfortunately. Is what does Nozomi use to upgrade her skills? Because I feel like I need to use her more often. Math, huh? She uses math. Then Aito uses... He also uses math. God, that's why I fucking love Aito, man. Fuck it, we hang out with Aito if I can. Hell yeah. Aito, my buddy. Best, my man, my dude. Seemed like you're in a good mood today. Something happened? Huh. I hung my... Oh, that's the same dialogue. Report card's wish list has been updated. Once again, I don't know what that means.
You never will then.
I check that now? I still don't know what that fucking means, man. Art machines. Oh, there was a blue triangle. I saw it now. That means it's new. I see. Art machines. That he likes History of Mankind. Oh, there's not too many different items. Interesting. So books, art machines. Got it. Looks like I made it through another day. I got the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination? Or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Housekeeping. I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell, but when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird. Looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light in the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Kadoa wanted to see so badly. I'm sorry?
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
My question is, how the... Obviously, it's no longer the moon now that we see this. I was gonna say, how good is your eyesight that you can tell the moon is not a fucking rock and it's mechanical? Huh?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
I guess when it's that big, you would notice. Huh. That's the blank.
You again? When did you...
We heard him, though. He's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing.
Is the moon the TRC? Is the theory that we're underground made up? I don't know anymore.
You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
He has claws, by the way. If you look at his like hand on the right, well, his right hand, our left, his nails are very long, so it looks like he has claws. Just as I lunge forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. He's gonna disappear with the lightning. Fuck off, man. So surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down to the slick ground at a weird angle, and I lost my balance. Next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. How fucking convenient. God damn it, dude. Day 50, we're halfway through. Something has to happen on day 50, as I said.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there. Like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
Huh. Oh, we're outside. Yeah, I was gonna say, because... Okay, that's a nice touch. That means no one saw us this entire time. They just left us there to be knocked out. Also, it was raining. We're probably soaked in our wet clothes, lying on the floor. It was probably fucking freezing. No one woke us up. No one saw us. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how it got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. What was that weird technique he used? Looked like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I've never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomenon to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So all that was just natural. It wasn't an attack. But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. God, Eito's such a bro. With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. That lightning flash wasn't something the invader did. Why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light, then a loud bang. Then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. Once again, no one saw us? Our room is like one of the closest ones here. You have to pass through here. No one saw us and passed the fuck out? Are you serious? Bro, what the fuck do you mean? Okay, there's no one else out about. I got to the cafeteria. I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. If the cage is that big, we could keep an invader or two and make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! There's not much we can do about it. Sirene isn't here anymore. What do you think he was going to give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck, I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult.
Yeah!
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Cool. How convenient. Huh? Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm. The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert.
Yeah, they sure are. Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. The invaders are attacking. There's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room. Right, let's do it. Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Oh, he left me here. I guess that's fine. Those two are still there. That makes sense. So Kako's gonna join us, right? And then Ima's gonna have a breakdown. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What you mean? Yugamu pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
They're above us.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders?
They're above us.
Don't tell me that was a false alarm.
They're either above us or underground. Take your pick.
They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Look, what's that? There.
Oh, yeah. There's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get us a closer look.
It's about to press a few buttons, and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Is it someone we know?
A wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
She just walked through the fucking fire? Huh?
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
That's Moko?
Moko!
She just walked through the fucking fire? Please tell me there's no low reasons. She's just like, yeah, I need to make it back, so I walked through the fire. That'd be so badass. We rushed outside to where this girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. That doesn't make sense, though. Assuming if Moko was part of the school of the second defense academy, they arrived with us in the bus. When I guess the invaders were already there, huh? Because I was going to say, the alarm didn't go off for when they showed up. I would assume the alarm would sound off again to let you know there's reinforcements, no? But when the second to last defense academy showed up, the alarm didn't go off. So it makes me wonder if someone leaves the school and comes back, why didn't the alarm goes off every time? Especially if we go on and do explorations, right? That's something I don't get. Why would it go off for her? Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. Gotta say though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Mojido, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? Well, you don't kill each other in wrestling, to be fair. So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler. Wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. I guess that makes sense. Actually, makes a lot of sense. But that would mean she defeated the whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I could come up with. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone for so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Kurata clearly care about her too. He told me about her before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes. Huh?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of the word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
She seems fine. With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay. She's just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. Can I talk to her? Let Moko rest. Well, I'm here in the room. This is one of the rare times where I can actually examine. And by examine, it's literally just bed or Nozomi. Alright, fine. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Why give me the option? Just take me out naturally. Once we were outside, Nozomi had heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured, what exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. Oh, can I just like walk away? I could. Is there anyone else here? Everyone's in their rooms. Fair enough, I guess. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. Thanks to her, we learned to work as a real team. We never had made it this far if it weren't for her. Wish we had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. What is that, FF6, right? She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we could have reacted to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurata, and Kyoshika were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
How the fuck did you let that get that bad? Holy Christ.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school.
Ow, you can't even fight.
Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nico would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just inspiration, but she somehow managed to make it to Nico and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nico got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. The commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own. She's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me though. How did she escape? And how did she find us? Guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. That was day 50 at Last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Day 51. Yeah, that's the real question, is how the fuck do you get out? What do they do? How did you break the brainwashing?
Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your...
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria, see how everyone's doing. Well, it's everyone except Ima and Kako. Oh, there's Moko. Actually, that makes me wonder. Good lord. Huh. 6'2", huh? Jesus Christ. Alright, Moko. Why am I going left? Takamado is to the right. Thank God. What's up, Takumi? You pumped to start a new day? Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally ready to go. Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamado, he seemed like a common street thug, but he's actually just a really nice guy. I think. Alright. Oh, Shoma's not in the cafeteria right away. Of all people. Going to my left, because apparently they're always on my left. Getting punished. Getting punished for my hubris. God damn it, he's on the... I hate it here. Hello, Takumi. Say, have you been to the courtyard yet? If you haven't, it's worth taking a look around it. The plants are really well maintained, and there are even animal pens there. There's no animals in them right now, but they look like they'd be a nice place to live. And they're big enough that you could even fit a person inside. You've seen them already. If that's the case, just ignore me. I'm sorry for being such an insufferable Tinsky? Huh. Where is the courtyard, actually? Oh, right here. I have it. Huh. This is the courtyard. Are those cages over there? Or are you meant to keep animals here? They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look human-sized. Gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not even enough space to reach a hand through. Just notice here, let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators that can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Disable their powers? Does that include hemoanima? Why would we need to lock up anyone up here, though? Huh. Getting locked in one of these for days on end. I shudder to even think about it. Huh. Once again, are commanders just people, and are we supposed to capture them and put them in here? Like, there's a bed and everything. Down the running water is strangely calming. Said that sentence weird. Oh, that's right, you can move around. Huh. It's on the other side. Same thing. Alright. Anyways, cafeteria. Kako and Nemo were in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Nima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably scheming, probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister, alone together, but perhaps such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Huh? I wasn't. Aw, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Nanami. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious for this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to offer that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. You guys have to talk about death and killing so much? Try to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. Are we not going to bring up the whole invader thing that we met on the rooftop? Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday, and Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can for the next attack. Free time. Alright, what's my report card looking like? I'm still trying to build up science to 3. So... You don't give science. Who Yugamu does, that's right. Biolab, huh? I guess I can read the other book. Other book. Biosphere of the Tokyo Residential Complex, huh? Try reading this book today, Biosphere of the TRC. Are you familiar with something called a bottle aquarium? It's an interior design piece made by filling an empty bottle with water, plants, and sand, introducing live specimens inside before sealing it shut. Specimens trapped in the bottle live their lives in this tiny world, propagating and ultimately dying. You can say the bottle is a world of its own, and the longer it is kept, the more unique of a biosphere it will develop. That is the general summary of bottle aquariums. Now I would like to ask the dear reader this. What is the biggest bottle aquarium in this world? It's something you all know very well. Huh. Assuming this is not a game, like an in-lore thing, and talking about like Earth, actual Earth. Biggest bottle, is it gonna just say the Earth itself? Oh, the TRC. Okay, yeah, so in-lore thing. I was thinking about real world. There's no need to keep you in suspense. The answer is the TRC, in which we all live. We have lived for generations in this giant bottle aquarium, constructing a new, totally unique biosphere. Ecologically speaking, we are not the descendants of the Japanese people, but rather Tokyo residential complexities with our own. I closed the cover. These were getting too complicated to follow. Interesting. So not everyone in the TRC is from Japan. I figured that'd be the case, and there were just multiple cities like they mentioned. It's a possibility. He doesn't give science, right? No, he gives math. Oh, that's what I was doing. I tried to get math. What was I getting science up for? It's for the biolab, right? I'm like between math and science at the moment. Yes, because I want the power panacea. That's why. Like, I know I want math because of Eito and Nozomi, but I knew I also wanted science. Oh, we have the time. Let's finish the book. Science. Yes. There we go. Got it to 3. Hell yeah.
You never know when the... Well then.
Nighttime already. Day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late, and I needed to get some sleep. Day 52.
Get ready! Prepare to be ready to give your...
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. Sure, man. Nozomi's out, so that means she's awake. Moko's still unconscious. Cool. Glad I was wrong immediately. That's very funny to me. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up. It's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay? I know. I came back to change and freshen up, but I should be getting back to Moko now. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nozomi's going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. Anyone else out and about? No. Cafeteria. I was expecting a peaceful morning. Those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Huh? Kako and Ima? They're actually here today? What's going on? Never seen Kako get so angry before. She's actually pretty scary. I think you should talk to Kako. This is her moment. Kako and Ima are, well, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm no good at explaining things. You're better off asking Kako about it yourself. Yeah, but like, this is my thing. First they disappear for days on end, and now they're getting all dramatic. I think I liked it better the way it was before. What's going on with those two? I've got a bad feeling about this. Now things are getting interesting. Talk to Kako and you'll see what I mean. Yo ho ho! It's all happening now. Fight, fight, fight. Is Lady Kako going through a rebellious phase? I well remember when the Holy Jumanji sword got like that. Every time I tried to hug her, she'd slice me up. But looking back on it, she was still endearing in her own way. Kako and Ima are having some kind of disagreement. I've never seen them like this before. Alright, what's up? Hey Kako, what's up? Something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want
to fight too! Just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together. Okay, maybe this is just a me thing. 100% is a me thing. Why is 86 the phrase that people say for like getting rid of or killing or removing whatever? Why is that the number? I've never looked it up before, but I've heard it used so many times, so I understand that's what it means in context, but where does it originate from?
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you. Do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line, while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Ahaha. Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
What? Come along, back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Imo grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door. Before he could get there. That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takemaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are a brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Imo moved too fast for me to follow. One moment, he was reaching into his pocket. The next, he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takemaru's side.
Takemaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything.
If I was Takemaru, I would knock the shit out of him right now. Just punch him immediately.
Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty, nothing is too extreme for me.
Takemaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. No freaking way. He straight up shivved him. There's so much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Woohoo! The killings have finally started. Come on, let's. We have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all carted around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. But wait a minute, the culprits escaped. Huh? Konata was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takemaru's injury, Iba had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone. Was there anyone watching the door? The coward. A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takemaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takemaru patched up. Then Eito, Yugamu, and Gaku and I carried him back to his room. I do like we get to see the character's room every now and then. I guess I could go inside them. Actually, no, I can't. Most of the time I can't. All right, lower him down gently.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takemaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch. Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb. Stop moving around. You're going to make it worse. You need rest. This is just a scratch. Barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open. Of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with a revival-matic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
In that case, you have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takemaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go past any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it all to hell. When I get my hands on him... Why did it have to be Takemaru he lashed at? Things are only going to get worse now. Spent the rest of the day tending to Takemaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? Huh? What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Huh. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get there? Is this some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? Picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Huh? Is this... I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. Okay, if she slid it under your door, how did it get that fucking far in? And to the left? Whatever. Well, I guess to the left if you're facing the door from outside. Anyway, and she wants me to get Ima to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who could be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too.
You never know when... Well then.
Yeah. Wow, it really is getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. Well, if I'm going to talk Imo around, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Day 53.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to get...
Who is it? Huh? Who'd be calling on me this early? Ato. Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and cheery smile. Moko? No. Why are you here? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me?
Yeah.
Hiding something? Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? What the fuck? Huh? Why is there a choice here? Why is there a choice here? Bro, we're at 53 days in. The only other time I had a choice was at the beginning of the fucking game. Huh? What do you fucking mean? What do I pick? Does this matter for the story? Is this one of those things where it doesn't really matter? I'm going to... Honesty is best policy, right? And Takumi is also a guy who can't lie well. I'm pretty sure that's a stated thing. So I'm pretty sure if we say no, it's not going to convince him. If the whole point is to convince him to let Kako fight, I think being honest with him outright would be the better idea. And I didn't save. God damn it. This is why I saved. Yes. Fuck me. I'm so far back. Well, you know what that means. I now have to make save datas here with the choice and see what happens. Just in case. You know what? Let me just... multiple backup saves. So that way I can play through these, get back to that choice. I want to say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. I never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Crunch. Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. Hey, what are you doing? My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills. She thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako? She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on the silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you could do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? Oh my god, this is another choice? Are you serious? I was gonna wonder, like, we're halfway through the game, and there's nothing that would indicate there's a different ending for the game. I didn't think it would be one or the other. Do we have a deal? No, fuck you. You stab Takamaru.
Duh?
Don't be like that, Mr. Sumido. Do we have a deal? No. No. No, please. Okay, since I'm in an infinite loop and I have to accept, what happens if I tell him no? Oh god, I'm gonna have to skip a bunch. I'm on day 53. You know what? I'm gonna catch up to day 53, back to the choice. I'm gonna pause the recording for me here. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pause and go straight to day 53 to that choice. So I'm just gonna skip through all the text. So bear with me. I'll be right back. Hey YouTube, I lied. I paused, went out, and it was about to start. As you can see, nothing changed. I forgot there was free time, and I have a bunch of stats and everything done. I forgot I have to go through a bunch of free time, and even though I played it, I don't remember every single action I did. Day 50 is when Moko shows up, right? Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I know I got science to 3, and I read the books. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hold on. Library. Hold on. Sorry, YouTube. I said I was gonna skip, but if I remember correctly, when Moko shows up, we just have Moko and that's it, and nothing else happens. So I think I raised this up to 3, and I think that's all I needed to do. So we're just gonna skip everything. Hopefully there's nothing else that happens in the game, if I remember correctly. Right? We get the invader guy, we get Moko, but I don't think I have free time for the rest of this, right? Okay, yeah, there's no other skip feature. Makes sense, but still. Oh god, I have to go through all these transitions. I'm so sorry, YouTube. But hey, fuck. Oh, the invader guy. Yeah, whatever. God, these cutscenes take fucking forever, man. Yeah, it's lightning. Shut up. Shut up. Move on, please. Yeah, we passed out next day. Move on. Come on, day 50. Yep, day 50. Cool. Then we get the courtyard. Yep. Shut up. I don't care. We're outside. No one's here to see us. Whatever. Stop with the flashbacks. Move on. Hey, what's going on? Let me get control real quick. Please. Thank you. Oh, thank God. Okay. What I need to see... I didn't get 3, right? No, so that means we still have free time ever so slightly. So these are the ones where I told him the truth, and now I gotta I'm gonna do everything I can to go really quick. So in case it's something deviates between the two, hopefully it's not much, but still. Oh yeah, this whole thing where there's not actually a fight. Everybody runs off. Yeah. Actually, I have to go to the war room. Go to the war room. Find out about Moko. It's gonna be another bunch of fucking flashbacks and, well, not even flashbacks, just different scenes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it wasn't for the free time segments, I wouldn't be recording this, but I don't like doing things offline that will affect what the game might do. Be it stat-wise or decisions and stuff like that. I don't like recording and not showing that off. So that's my own personal preference. So hey, if you want to recap, just read all this. Pause the video at any point. Maybe you could read all the text. I don't fucking know. Yeah, let's leave. Once I get it out of the way, that's an option. Blah, blah, blah. Talk to her. She explains everything. Thank God I don't need to read this. They were all almost dead. Despite Kurata talking all that good shit. Day 51. Yeah, whatever. Come on. Cafeteria, good. Sure, whatever. Shut up. God damn it. This is why I always say, save always, save often. Always. Because when something like this happens and you fuck up. Okay, we got free time. That's fine. Save. Please. Save. Save. These are my safety saves I'm working on. This is the one where I chose to tell him. I'm still working on things. Oh, god damn it. I gotta finish the book. That's right. Yes, study. Science. Finish this book. Shut up. Who cares? Give me science. Great job. It's at 3. Cool. We did it. Free time again. Yay. And then I don't remember what I did last time. I think I hung out with Ato. Yes, I did because of the laundry conversation. I remember this. Fuck. Wrong button. Go back. Talk to Ato. He's over here. He's happy. He likes laundry. Ato's the best. I love him. Wish list has been updated. Yes, that's right. I remember this now. Okay, it's coming back to me. Shut up. Let me get to day 53 but before we made that decision. I'm doing all this. Does it reloading the save state you at the start of the day? It doesn't matter. I'm already here. I could be doing all this for nothing, right? Right here. We're at day 52. So just to make sure, because now that I just had the thought, I could be doing all this for nothing, and I'm going to be really mad. Load. Does this take me at the beginning of the day? Or am I in the middle of the conversation? I hate everything. I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking game. That's right. I forgot. It just takes you at the beginning of the fucking day. What was the point of all that? Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? We got the information. We got the confirmation. Fuck all these saves. Whatever. We're at the beginning. We have all these backup saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 7 because that's an autosave. There. 7 backups before we make this decision. Fucking hate that. I forgot the game takes you back to the beginning of the day, so none of that even mattered. Hey, YouTube, I wasted your time. I'm so sorry. We're here. Shut up. Who cares? Okay. Anyways, the only reason why I wanted to do that was because I didn't have a save point, but now that I do, we're back here. The only other thing I want to see is that I want Kako to fight. Fuck Ima, I don't want him as a fighter. Am I hiding something? No, fuck you.
Duh?
Really? I just want to be hurt. Okay, so then these are cool. These are conversations that don't matter. Yeah, shut up. No, we don't have a deal. And then you're gonna do the thing. Okay, these are forced. They're scripted. There's no actual real choice. Hey, we figured it out. Fuck me. All that time wasted. It's like 5 minutes, whatever. All right, I have a feeling you're not gonna take no for an answer anyway. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Suido. Believe me, you made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay. Just as long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar too? Yes. Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? Well, what do you do then? Tut. Such a negative attitude. It ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. I know it's like, but I hate that a lot in person. Like, I don't know. The noise bothers me, and I hate it. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way. What? As long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Ino said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. If you can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it'd only complicate matters.
Hey!
Hey, remind me, whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. So, it turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her once she's opened up to me. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. I'd rather have Kako as a fighter, to be fair. So once again, I don't know how this... What's the point of multiple endings in this game, right? Besides the first one at the very beginning. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. You're a brother and sister. You must have some info about her you can share, right?
Oh!
I'd rather not let a single soul know about any private details about my darling sister. But I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle, or more precisely, a scooter. Scooter?
Yeah!
Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. Huh, this is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. We've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Were there any other adults who could take care of you? Haha, of course we had relatives that say that they'd take care of us. But let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. Ima. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul the world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Ima had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I don't really care about all that. Sorry, man. You stabbed Takamaru, who's also up and about. Takamaru, are you okay to be here with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for it, you know. She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem. Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him too. I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. But that shit stage just had to go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. Said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't do that without a license. Wow, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am. It's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? Bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes ain't so bad, you know. I patrolled the turf on one till I got my license. Thanks, I'll take it. Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Is the first one a reference to Kiryu? Sorry. Think I opened the wound a little. Gonna go back to my room and brother, man, you're bleeding from your nose and mouth, but the wound is like below. Probably got like your stomach, not your lungs. Takamaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well, but maybe I could use this bike for something. Also, from what I understand, I know there's like kind of like movie reviewers and that kind of thing where people they're like review injuries and they're like, oh yeah, whenever you get like injured in like your stomach or something, you don't like spit up blood. That's like not something that happens often, but they do it a lot in movies to show like severity. You want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. She's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see. Thanks, that helps a lot. It's nothing, don't mention it. Hey, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! A custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, huh? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much, it's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're so happy with the results. Yep, I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. Motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? Huh? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine, and the info about Kako, too. It really helps. Best girl Tsubasa. Are we gonna ask Kako straight to her face, like, hey, what do you like? Huh? Info about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her up or anything like that. I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako very often. Wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all? Though, come to think of it, when I was starting Takamaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. But before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to trade with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death dripping with sweat and snot. I'm so curious about what that training involved. No one could have expected as dramatic a transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this. A tire? What for? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, but maybe I could use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. Alright, man. No one else, right? Nope, just Kako. Hello. Oh, Takumi, did you get the note I wrote you? Yeah, about that. The one about convincing Ima. You know what? Let me save. I'm paranoid now. Let me save. What about convincing Ima? Oh, good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. So, what do you think? Will you be able to convince him? Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this and sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takamaru, he did cross a line there, it's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die, but I can't live like this. So what would you want to do if you could live So what would you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Huh? A detective? Yes, just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow. If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence so she can become a detective. But is that the only reason? I do like Kako. It's just unfortunate that she doesn't have much interaction because of Ima. Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... undeniably motorcycle scooter. Ima said an old-fashioned scooter would make Kako happy. Got all the materials, I better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip up an old-fashioned scooter right away. Alright, it's finished. I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her. How are you gonna do that? There's no elevator in the school. How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You giving me the scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about. We need to talk? Gotta save again. Never know. Backup save. Is it about you wanting to ride the scooter too? No, it's not that. It's about Ima. I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. Oh, we're not doing this in the room. We usually are. I don't like this. Can I during this? How could you, Takumi? Your gift made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me. I won't change my mind, no matter what anyone says. I don't want us to run away from everything like cowards anymore. I want to be part of the team and fight beside you.
I want her to fight with me. I really do.
It's not like that.
It's just that I agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that, Takumi? Please, hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels, that's why. But you're forcing me not to fight. Huh. It's always been this way. He's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good, sister dearest. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time, I'll fight of my own free will.
I want her to join us. No, don't force me, game.
You might be right.
Ima definitely goes too far trying to protect you. But right. You think so too, you should tell him, Takumi. I need to make... Why? No, I want her to join. Fuck Ima, man. God damn it.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give...
You're wrong, Kako.
How can you say that? Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. But do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the only family he has. Brother dearest.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel. I hate him.
Do you really, though?
What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ima. What? It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together. That's... There's no way you could actually hate Ima. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you, Kako.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents. You should understand that feeling. So please, don't do anything reckless. Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world. You know how much you mean to Ima. You need to keep yourself safe for him.
I'd rather have her fight, if I'm being perfectly honest. As I mentioned many times. Yup. Please. Let her join me. Rise up, Kako.
No, I can't do that.
Let's go. Yes. Thank God. Huh? My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Ima or leave him behind. I want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. Right. Of course. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. I understand Kako's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. But wait, this isn't how it's supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
Ima? Seriously, what was all that about? I had such high hopes for you too. Brother dearest.
Hey!
Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I could have convinced Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right, It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us? I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it just goes to show, things don't always work out the way you want.
I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
Huh? What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up too long. Ima left, smiling as usual, except this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, and maybe even loneliness.
Huh?
Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before. Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room.
You never will then.
Back to sum up what happened today, I failed to persuade Kako to stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ima how serious she is about all this. So she's going to fight with us at the next offensive battle, right? In that case, what will Ima do? Can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Seriously, why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days. Define a few days. Day 54. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to skip a bunch of days.
Get ready. Prepare to be ready.
Know what I can to convince Kako, now I need to get back to prepping for the next offensive battle. Okay then, how should I spend the day? By saving. Saving immediately. That scare with the choice was like, oh fuck. So now we're finally done with that. Oh hey, you're out and about. He's probably on the right. That would make the most sense. Can I go in here? No. Hey, man. Good talk. Oh, that's right. We got science up to 3. Now I can build that panacea potion. 200 of each, huh? 4. Yikes. I also have, like, no materials. Which means, with all that said and done, I think it's time we finally go outside for once to do some exploration. So let me save before I do so. I don't want something stupid happening. In exploration. Not this time, Saws. Sorry. Shall we? Let us move out. Are you sure? Anyways. Always Ato. Ooh. Kyoshika gives BP up, though. Fuck. Go to Tsubasa. Probably Kyoshika. Deciding between Tsubasa or Takemaru. Having a defensive person would be nice. That's not Shoba, because Shoba doesn't attack naturally. Just in case, right? She does get BP up, though. Oh, so does Takemaru. But I also like Dadumi. Dadumi's really useful. Fuck it, Tsubasa. Head out. Wait, what is R1? Form simple exploration. Oh, that's right. You can do that if you want to. No.
Move out!
I want to do the regular one because I need the special items in the field. Let's see how long I can be. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Press triangle to check your surroundings. Bonus spaces. Spot select. Oh, you can pick where you spawn? That's cool. Oh, triangle. That's a treasure one. Treasure. Bunch of treasure ones. Oh, this map is huge, huh? Because it looks like it goes further. I don't see where the one is. They mentioned the bonus space, but I don't see one. Unless I'm blind. Very possible, though. Treasure. Am I stupid? Oh, it's all the way in the top right. Got it. Going top right. Let's go. What is this? What is this space? Sandbox.
I'll take that.
Okay, just BP. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. Follow it.
I'll take this with me.
It's for... Yeah, fine. Invader and an awesome cape. Steal the cape. Got cool cape. Battle.
Yes!
Cool. This is better because usually, keyword usually, I can solve this without taking a hit. So hopefully I can.
Yes, leave it to me.
3 does 3, huh? Ooh, this does 4 though. If I get an attack buff, then I can take out the guy on the right. That's cool.
Nice.
Damn it. That's fine.
Onward.
Say when.
Only does 3.
Let's do this.
I can hit him with
My
impact
turn.
stab, right? Yes.
Here we go.
Fuck it.
Time to use
I
it.
wonder if these refresh every battle
I've
you go
got
into.
this.
Or does it stay as you're in exploration? Right?
Take this.
I don't know.
Got it.
Let us begin.
Oh, stun on user.
Ready when you are. Watch out!
2 arms. Hiya! My apologies.
I'm good whenever.
Damn, no good way. Want to hit a bunch. The reason I'm
Leave it
doing this
to
though,
me.
because I can do this.
Here. Let us begin. Hiya! I've got you.
Locked and loaded.
I knew this was a smart team. Let's go. No damage.
I'll take this with me.
Worth it. Fiery red looking ones. Cool. Not poisonous. 2. Get Kako to shoot it down. Huh. So Kako has a gun of some sort. Or probably a bow and arrow. That's kind of a spoiler for what she could do. Throw a stone.
We did it. What?
Raw red crystal. Hell yeah, that was worth it. Offer it food.
I'll take that.
Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Fuck, I wanted to go... I thought that would be a space where I could, like... Damn it. Alright, we go back up. Sandbox.
I'll take that.
Almost full. Yeah, almost full is not full exact. So... Inspect. Recovered HP. Oh, yeah. I need a 4 or a 3. If I go 2, it's still not enough. It gives me more options. Proper burial. Fuck off. God damn it, man. Fine. Might as well hold cover wall. Force your way through. Fuck.
What a fascinating find.
Notes on a depressing story. Okay, where is... I want to try to get one more. There's one down there. Why would the... I'm not smelling the men's underwear.
Here's something
that I probably used. That sounds disgusting. Running water under some rocks. Move the rocks? Thank God. Magic circle, huh? Chance a spell? Cool. 2. Small pond. Fish out with a net.
I'll take this with me.
BP is much better, in my opinion. Gravity checkpoint, you'll be able to select that as a starting point for future explorations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. When you see locked checkpoints on your map, take initiative to reach them. That's actually sick. Okay, so that's the one down there. Continue. Shit. I should have picked the one for whatever. Oh, this is much easier to deal with.
Leave it to me.
Also, no, potions do not refresh. I figured as much, but I wasn't sure.
Ready when you are.
Onward. Flash! My apologies.
I guess it's my turn.
Looks bleed on target.
You're in the way! All well and good.
Locked and loaded. Don't try to stop me. I'm taking the wheel. Let's roll.
This is why we have Tsubasa, because she doesn't get fatigued. Now, if I had like Nozomi or something, someone who could heal, you could heal a lot of HP in these battles.
Here's something.
Something I gotta think about next time. 60 stone, Oh, it's the one I have the least amount next to plants. Don't need as much cloth. I want to use a 1. I just need to get to that and then I'll leave.
Let us begin.
I'm good whenever.
Wait, where could you kill
2
Screw?
arms.
It's weird. Wait, I said that.
Ready when you are.
Fortunate.
Don't
This
try
is the same
to
thing
stop
though.
me.
Quite literally the same layout, so.
Onward. You've left yourself open. I've got you.
We better get moving. Ha! Got it. Nice.
Oh, nice. That is unironically nice.
I'm ready whenever. You're in the way. Yes.
All right,
leave
Ato.
it to me. Ha!
I was about to say, like, Jesus Christ, Ato, relax.
How's this?
It's not that serious, man. I get you're the best, but still.
I'll take that.
Don't really need that. It's 60 though, which is more than 30, so. Black cover. Oh, it stops you on it no matter what.
Fascinating find.
That's actually really useful. So, okay, I can end it whenever I want. Well, if that's the case, can I get a little greedy? Where's the next one if I can? I don't see. Most of them are blocked behind the fire, I think, at this point. Well, that was really far, though. Yeah, that's pretty far. I think I cut my loss. I think I... Yeah, end exploration there. I don't know how long you should stay in exploration. Once again, I don't want to risk anyone dying. I still don't know how that works.
You never know. Well then.
Because they mentioned it, like if you bring the body back, it's fine. So maybe they're just out of the exploration, but you can still bring it back after the fact. But I don't want to take the risk of a possible permadeath, knowing these fucking developers. Another day gone and the first peaceful one in a while. Also, these developers probably, let's be real, they do visual novels for a reason, right? There's no way they program a different storyline if like you look out a singular character killed. Highly doubt they put that much effort into it. Not to knock them, but like let's be real. Thought about how much I like the days like this to continue forever as I dozed off. Day 55.
Get ready, prepare to be ready.
It's morning. What should I do today? Free time. Convenient. Report card, huh? What do I got? Science at 3. I want math at 3. That was the next thing. Bunch of people here, huh? What's my math at? I know it's at 2, but like the split. It's okay, I guess. Did I read both math books? Actually, now that I think about it. Because I know the library supposedly helps with like future learning. So I want to try to do this. Do I clear both? I have not. I haven't even finished the first one. Calculation up. See? Calculation went up by 10, so. Well, that's to be fair, the second part of it, so that makes sense. So because it went up by 10, yeah, now I'm at 6, so it's definitely 8 for level 3. So let's go back to the library, finish up another math book, or start it at least. I'll try reading this book today, Mathematical Happiness Theory. An individual who repeatedly conducts acts of betrayal to monopolize the benefits will most likely find themselves in ruin after everything is said and done. This isn't a matter of ethics or morality, but a mathematical fact founded on game theory simulations. If you are reading this and wish to live happily within a group, leading them to a happy ending, you must never sully your hands with betrayal. The only thing waiting for you is loneliness and ruin. Don't sully your hands with betrayal. I'll keep those words in mind. Yeah, you say that, and then you fucking have people... You make a game about betraying people. I'm looking at you, fucking notary games. I chose to ally every single fucking time. Every time I was given the opportunity. And I got punished for it. Fuck you. Don't try to give me that shit. I didn't see Emo or Kako at all today. Just what are those two up to? Don't tell me they're on the outs. Uh-oh. Huh? The alarm? Last time it was just Moko, but is it a real attack this time?
Intruder, defenseman.
No, that's real. On top of everything else I've had to deal with today, now I have to fight invaders too. Well, complaining about it won't do any good. Better get on over to the war room. About that. I think it's almost 3 hours. That's normally the length of my recordings. I could let this one be a little bit short, but that means next time you can get right into the battle. That's a good question. I wonder how many people care about this game for the story, because it's Spike Chunsoft, or for the gameplay. But this is going to be a long one. We're going to have Moko join, and then the other two probably join as well. So this is a good cliffhanger. Right before the battle. So that just means join me in the next one, YouTube. It's that simple. The game's fun. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I really love the puzzle aspect, for me at least, where it's like planning out the route. Try to clear everything at once is very nice instead of just getting way turn after turn. So I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you are as well, YouTube watching. Play the game for yourself, baby. But either way, as always, see you in the next part. But until then, goodbye.